Howdy folks, this is Jackers back again with another episode of Morous Goes to Oblivion, this time with episode 132, I do believe, and we are here with Areldor and Sir Thedrit, and we are in, I believe it's called Garlas Malatar, and I will turn it over now to Morous, the High Elf. Yes, well, shall we then, gentlemen, and Dee, and everyone else who's coming along? It is time to go into Garlas Malatar. Kazel? Cecil? Sizel? Alright. No, you don't sneak, do you? What do I expect? You don't think either. Alright. Yes, gentlemen, that's perfect. I will sneak and you'll just clomp along behind me. You just cannot get good help these days. Alright, before we press that, let's take a look through here. Both are just one. Both. Fascinating. Of course, just run along, gentlemen. What could possibly go wrong?
To destroy the orb.
Okay. Is that what you're doing? Well, then the Crusader probably shouldn't spend all of his time nicking Welkind stones. The orb, you say. Well, how does the Crusader do anything to the orb? No, no answer there. Oh, look. Hello. Hold this, would you? Dee, darling. Thanking you, dear. Petty soul gem and 19 gold disappear from behind the Auroran. Another button there. Well, I did something. Oh. That is rather cool. Uh-oh, someone is unconscious. Sorry, gentlemen, it's still going. Excellent. Oh, I do love divine magic. Anyway. Dee, darling, did you finish that Auroran? Or is it still clomping around down here? I see no body. I see no Dee. I see, actually, no one other than my mace. Alright, let's put that away. Let's just round out the expedition, shall we? Gentlemen? No? No? Well, we do seem to have locked ourselves out of nothing. That means nothing to us. Fascinating. Oh no, it does. We can just pass through visually. Alright. All the Welkind stones. I mean, they are somewhat valuable in both coin and mana. But we can only carry one more thing. We should probably just touch up our health. Really curious as to where that Auroran went. Not really many places to hide. We'll take that, and what does this do? Yes, well, you know, getting down wasn't really all that intellectual of a challenge, but thank you. I don't suppose we've been this way. So let's go take a look, shall we? More Welkind stones. Just to be on the safe side. Didn't actually notice which portion this was. Karak Abaran. I heard good things about it. I hear they make a mean sweet roll. Someone's excited. Aren't you just the flashiest thing? I bet you're to die for at parties. I saw that drop. I have no idea where our knights are. Freezing shard tome, snowball, and 30 gold. Well, as it has overweight us, we should read the freezing shard tome. Ah, forgot that does not take it out of our inventory, however. Well, fine. I can't use that. Yes, I can. Just watch me. There we go. One free Daedrothi. Which one are you going after, darling? I'll try to help. And Daedrothi again. Oh, sorry, darling. I thought he was going to stand for just a little longer. Wilkinder stones, common soul gems with petty souls in them, actually. Those we shall take. And we'll take another Wilkinder stone. We're going to cast that. Cast her. Do whatever it is exactly we do with those. Repair hammer. Fix up our commemorative of, was it Sir Caridus glass sword? And that should give us some moving around room. Is there anything we're carrying that I have forgotten that I said, you know what, this is heavy, but we'll take it for now? There usually is. 701. That would be a bit of a pity to toss down. Alright, well, we've already done this, right? Yes. Here, they can read it as their souls are trapped here. Minor bound armor tome. A single Welkinder stone weighs as much as the books, but is worth twice as much. Repulse undead. Sure. Catching up on our light reading. And I don't suppose we need this. Yes, I was quite excited about that. As well I should be. We've checked you, which means we have not checked you. A flawed ruby we will take. Silver ruby ring. Sure. It's worth the weight of the scroll. Oh, we also have the Daedra hearts. 2 weak potions of healing. So, let us switch to this. And throw, well, 10 pounds of Daedra hearts out. I'm sure we can find more in the future. Pressing the space-time key. Oh, isn't this lovely? Isn't this spectral? Oh, hello. Would you be Umaril? Because if you would be, I'm afraid I will have to switch weapons to the one that actually has a charge. Dee darling, attack the glowing thing. Didn't expect the Daedrothi, did you? I can tell. I have destroyed Umaril's physical form. If the prophet told me true, I must cast the blessing of Talos on myself, and I will follow Umaril's spirit to a place where he can be destroyed. First, we will check to see if there's anything we need to take from Umaril. And then, what was that? Umaril's sword. Well, I don't think we're just going to leave that on the floor. Alright, fine. Where's that? See, this is why I do this, though. because now I can throw that down. And look how much extra weight we have. Wonderful. All right. Casting. Yes, that's what we were doing. Blessing of Talos. Oh my. I wasn't using this. Why? Oh, well, maybe because my agility has weight drained. Well, I certainly hope... Well, guess who can't join us for this particular... How dare you use that language, you foul creature! You certainly aren't a gentleman, are you? Well, what do I expect from someone in flaming armor? Oh, no, I would prefer not to fall this entire distance, if at all possible. And I would really like to have all of his toys. Well, so much for that. I at least got his sword. Umaril is utterly destroyed. I have completed my holy quest.
Crusader.
Yes.
Arise. Stand and face the light. Breathe again. And receive.
Was I dead? Was that what the blessing did?
Divine test. The order shall serve as the sword and the shield of the Nine in the dark times to come. We owe you a debt of thanks. You have succeeded where we could not. You and your knights have held true to your purpose. At long last, our purgatory is at an end. We go to the glory of the Nine to serve in their host in the life beyond this one. You may call upon our spirits when you need us. Simply pray at our tombs, and each of us will grant you a blessing from the Nine. May your sword serve the Nine all the days of your life, Crusader. Farewell.
Rest well, gentlemen. Well. Staying around, are you, Sir Beric?
You redeemed my soul from the evil that had ensnared me. For that, I am forever in your debt. The old bitterness that seemed so important to me in life. What is that now? How to weigh that against my very soul?
Well, at least we have the Sword of the Crusader now, and it was useful.
I took the sword down with me into evil. You have redeemed us both. The gods smile on such deeds, noble knight.
And what of Sir Caius?
The evil took hold of me the day that I slew Sir Caius on the priory steps. I baited him, knowing his temper, and then I killed him when he drew against me. I killed him in cold blood with the holy sword itself.
That would do
I
it.
could have disarmed him or wounded him, but a cold pride had taken hold of me, and so I slew him and went to war and never returned. The evil grew upon me until I became cruel, a tyrannical ruler, a terror upon the land. In death, evil held me even tighter than in life. Thanks to you, that all is behind me. Sir Caius and I will go to Etheria side by side, as of old. The gods are truly merciful.
That is something we can all hope for. And what now of the Knights of the Nine?
The Knights of the Nine stand together once again. I would not have thought it possible. We owe you a great debt.
Rest well, Sir Beric.
May your sword strike true.
A shame for you that yours had not chosen a different path. Well, here we are. Ah, yes, we can do this. There are all the relics. In which case, we are rather underdressed for the occasion. But you know what? We can definitely look stylish. Perhaps, does this? No, it does not come with boots. How about some nice blue suede shoes of sneak? Oh, it does round out the outfit. Wonderful. Well, those, as thankfully I've been told multiple times, because Checkers the Human does tend to forget. Oh, look at this. Have we read this? Well, thanking the individual who reminded me that we could charge our equipment. Blunt +1. Excellent. For now, well, you know, for the sake of the order, let's put that back so the other knights can read it. Amazing, isn't it? All right. And you know, an intentional T-pose. Imagine that. All right. Anything else surprising here? I feel like we should check on Garlas Malatar. Well, it's
Lord Crusader, how can this be? You're alive! It's a miracle! I heard voices in the Undercroft, and I came to investigate. You vanished in Garlas Malatar. After the battle, we searched further into the ruin and found you next to Umaril's corpse. You had no wounds on your body, but you were dead. I saw it with my own eyes. You did not draw breath. We laid you to rest in the Undercroft. We kept your death a secret. We feared what would happen if our enemies thought you were dead.
Well, you know, the wonders of the Nine are many.
Indeed, they are. We knew you had succeeded in destroying Umaril's physical form, but it seemed that you had met the same fate as Pelennor Whitestrake. Tell me, was Umaril destroyed?
Well, as far as I can tell, I did actually fall out of the clouds, so I'm not entirely sure, but as far as I know, I have severed his very soul.
Then he is destroyed. We've won, and you're alive. I have to tell the others.
Wait, there are still others? Oh. Well, I suppose that's a thing. Where does this go? Outside? So the barracks room? All right. Good to know. Oh my.
Knights of the Nine, hear me. Today we have witnessed undeniable proof of the strength and the might of the gods we serve. Slain in battle with the dread Umaril, by the grace and mercy of the Nine, the Crusader lives again. How can this be, you ask? What of our foe? What has become of Umaril the Unfeathered? Umaril has been slain by the Crusader. His very spirit cast into the void and destroyed for all eternity. He will never rise again. Let us give thanks to the Nine. By their power, The Crusader has rid the world of Umaril forever. Hail the Lord Crusader!
Great speech, Sir Thedrid. And welcome all, you know, the ones dressed like knights and the ones not. I could have sworn
Well met, Sir Knight.
in a previous memory there was a female knight, but I don't entirely remember how we come about knights in the first place. Let's heal up. Oh, you know what? You deserve applause as well, my darling. You did wonderful in there, dear. You know, if you like, you can go run and play in the fields. I think this will bring our journey to an end for the moment. And Didi has plenty of time to run and play. Well done, darling. Thank you all so much for joining Didi and I and the knights and Umaril and all the others. We hope you found our journey entertaining and maybe even just a little bit informative. We would like to invite you to think of something you are truly grateful for, something which brings your heart joy and a warm smile to your face, just as a Didi loves to see a skeleton fly apart into pieces. Take that moment, remember it, let it warm you, because at times it can be rather cold. Most of all, though, I would like to ask you to please take care.